Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Right, as you can see, I've got most of the WPL D12 here. So, this video, I'm going to be lowering the van, the truck, whatever you want to call it. So, got a little bit of camber going on. Problem is, mine are facing in, which I don't want. I am going to change that. I want them a bit more out really. But I'm not going to change it just yet, because I do have some new wheels coming, so I don't want to go through all the effort to find out I need to change it again. So, this video is to show you how to lower the vehicle, to make the front end nice and low. If you don't know how to take the cab off, check out my other video, well videos, because there is one on there that shows you how to get the cab off. Right, so basically if you want a quick, easy, nice, cheap, well free fix, all you need is get the cab off and one of these. Then all you got to do is loosen off these here, this one and this one. Loosen them off and it will lower the vehicle for you. So just loosen them off nice and easy until you basically reach your desired height. And you hear that one, hopefully, just clicked. This one's about to do the same. Click. Right, so that is as low as it will go. It's a lot lower than standard, but for me, it's not low enough. You still get some suspension travel. It does feel a bit softer. If that's what you like, that's good. So, but to be honest, I like to leave them in. So I always basically leave them as they are. Which is, once you've took them out, easier said than done, because I need to get that bar back under there, like so. Yeah, basically if you want to hire it again, for whatever reason, all you have to do is screw them back in there, like that. Tie them up. You don't have to have them fully tight. You still get your suspension, but it's a bit harder. No idea what that white cable's for. If anyone knows what this is for, let me know, because I have no idea. Right, so the way I like to lower mine is using a screw. Basically, you got to make sure it's fat enough to fit in these holes, here, or here, or both. And then you screw it in until you get your desired ride height. Probably take a bit of messing about, because you have to do this with the cab off. So the problem with having to do it with the cab off is you don't really know the height. So you just screw it in and it will lower the van. I can see that, I don't know whether you can. I'll show you there, you can see this side is actually a lot lower. So I'm just going to screw it in a lot further so you can see. You see what I mean? This one, the wheel's a lot higher, which will mean the ride height is a lot lower. You can see by the funny angle how low that is. The problem is you need to make sure your wheels still turn, as in when you turn, not going round. Well, I suppose really you need to make sure both. But hey, so yeah, you just screw them into them holes. This screwdriver is not the best. Give me 1 second. He's back in the room. That one is a good screwdriver for screws it fits. These screws are a bit, the heads are a bit big on them. Right, so screwy, screwy, screwy. I do find if you push down, not too hard, but enough to make the suspension low, basically it's easier to screw in. Right, so To be honest, I'm going a lot further down than I would normally. But the truck is nice and low. You can see how much lower that is than standard. What I'll do is I'll put the cab on, I'll come back to you and you can see what it's like lowered. This I'm not going to change, so it might look ridiculous, it might be far too low, but you're about to see. So there we have it. We're back with the DPL, the D12 from WPL. And that I haven't altered a little bit. This is exactly how you've seen it. So it's nice and low. I don't normally have it quite that low, especially at the minute with the back being completely standard, due to the fact that it just looks a bit too low. I've not got my servo on yet. There's my servo that's about to go on, my new metal geared servo. And I also have that, which is basically this, which needs to go on. That's hopefully going to make turning a bit smoother, a bit sleeker, especially with the metal gear servo. So they're going to go on very, very shortly too. Once I've done that, I can then put the new wheels on, sort out the ride height. Then we can basically sort out the ride height, the rear and the front. And then start some more of the mods on how the thing looks. Potentially get some metal on, but at the minute I'm not bothered about doing that. I just want to see how it goes like that. The metal gear servo needed, because the other one's broke. Lasted about 3 or 4 drift runs. So yeah, we'll do a comparison on the next one of the new wheels. But before that, we will put these 2 mods on that I've just seen there. So we're going to get them cracked off. So what I'm going to do is basically going to take the cab back off and we're going to start putting the pieces on. So let's see how we get on, people. I'll be back with you shortly. Right, so I took the cab back off, basically because it's easier and it sits a lot better for changing your servo. To change your servo, this needs to come off. This is held in by 4 screws, which as you can see me removing now, are just here. Nice and simple, nice and easy. So yeah, you basically just remove these 2 at the back and these 2 at the front. So remove this guard. I actually am thinking about getting a metal one of these because it will protect the vehicle. You remove the 4, comes off, nice and easy. So this bit here is this new metal piece here which we're going to be fitting. It's nice and simple. Basically you remove this arm, these 2 arms, slides out, clip them back on. So that's why I'm doing that first before fitting the new servo. So then you flip the thing back over and you see there's a nice hole here that you probably don't have because you'll have a servo. So what I'm going to do now is fit the servo in and then we will go from there. So the servo arm goes through there. So I'm going to do that off camera because I've never done it before and it's probably going to go completely wrong. But I'll be back with you when it's in. Bear with me. Right guys, I'm back with you now. Just a quick one really. To get this new servo in, I've had to remove the screw from here, which is holding this onto here, because the servo plugs in at the bottom. It's there, you can see the servo wire. So that's where it plugs into. Really, there's not really much of a way, and it's 1 screw, nice and easy, it comes out. You then have to remove both of these screws. It will slot in between the suspension torsioners, absolutely fine, slots in. Just be careful when you're putting these screws back in. Let me move my hand. Putting these screws back in, that you're not getting it stuck on your suspension bar. It will go in, it'll slip in, you can pull these back out. Nice and easy, you don't need to remove them. Doesn't take long at all. So yeah, just a quick one basically. Take this off, one screw, just on this corner. Both the back screws out, either side your servo, pop it out, put it back in. Job's a good one. So then basically all we need to do now is fit that back on there, flip it over, change the slider, put the servo bar on there and onto the new slider, and then we'll give it a test. So let's crack on with that. I'll be back with you again very shortly. Right guys, I'm back, and as you see, it's fitted. So new metal slider, this is the old arm, and the new servo, all fitted like that. So all we need to do now, stick a battery in it, see if it works. So let's get to work. Let's get the battery in and see if it works.
5 bacon cheeseburgers all the way, please.
I'm only running the original controller because, to be honest, it's brilliant. I love the way it works. Absolutely love it. So I have just realised
So of course we got to start a cheat day.
I've managed to get the
5 guys, right? But they don't do much in the way of desserts. So right
battery
now,
connector stuck.
we're some donuts, so we're going to Krispy Kreme.
So
And this one has a drive-through.
bear with me. Have a nice look at the controller while I'm doing this.
Don't know what we're going to get, but
Ain't gonna work. Right.
delicious donuts.
Quickly take the shell off. 1, 2, nearly 2. 3.
9.
Take that off. Get rid of it. Always get stuck these things. Right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right. Now this will come through here. And I can connect the battery. Right. The battery, guys, is going in. It's a bit of a fiddle, but it always goes in there. He says. Right, so it's in. At this point, I've not done anything other than what you've seen. Right, it's on. Controller's on. Now it's on, but something isn't right. Now, right, so it goes back and forward, so I've not broken it. Will it turn? There we go. As you can see there, something isn't quite right. So, I need to sort the wheels out because there's far too much camber now, but the servo is working. So yeah, there we go guys, servo's working. Right. next video. Boom. What we're going to do is we're going to get it fully rebuilt, which I'm going to do now. Sort the wheels out, which I'm going to do now. And then the next video is showing you the difference between these stock wheels, which are there, and some absolutely incredible new alloys I've got for it. So, tune in for the next one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Sorry the video has been a bit hiss-matchy here, there and everywhere, but hope you've enjoyed it anyway. Smash that notification bell and join me in the next one. Thanks guys. Bye.